Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Smackdown and AEW Rampage review. Right after Smackdown, I legit did not give a fuck. I wanted to review the show earlier, but let's just say after Smackdown ended, I just was very tired. I decided, let me screw it. Let me see if it's on a little bit. Maybe take a little 30-minute nap. I legit took like a 30-minute nap. And then I woke up during the main event and whatever. Well, actually, like I was like, what's going on here? And what? Oh, okay, I should just go back to sleep. And then what? Okay, I got it. Let me just get the fuck up. I'm tired of being tired. I don't want to sleep like this. I want to sleep when I want to sleep, right? Rampage is not worth it at all. Like, seriously, what a fucking. And then they think clearly. They think the main event, you could end this show in ROH crap, like fucking a. Seriously, both shows of Dynamite and Rampage ended with they both ended with title matches of shit that we. First of all, again, this is AEW. And you're having a title, and again, it's not just this is like what a joke. Cesaro. This is like how many months he's been in AEW, and this guy, people think he's gonna save this shit or whatever. This guy is like nothing. He's the think about it. This guy, he's basically the world champion of the B-rated show. What a joke. What a joke, man. And like they buried the fucking show. They don't even give a fuck about making this show important. Like, look at fucking All Out. It's like, tune in to Dynamite. You only basically making it clear that tune in to Dynamite. Like, not giving a shit about Rampage. What does that fucking tell you? You damage your show. It's their fault. It's their own fault that why Rampage has been a failure. Anyways, grab a Coca-Cola's drinking this, but I need some bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. But yeah, let's talk about Smackdown first, because, that's probably first. So Smackdown tonight wasn't too bad. I'll say that. It actually wasn't too bad of a show. Was it boring? For the most part, yeah. Was it the worst Smackdown of all time? Nah. I guess, definitely you had things to look forward to a little bit, and then, like, not really, I don't know, just... Let's just say it was not a complete, shit show, so there you go. So let's talk about Smackdown, dear. The show started with... Okay, by the way, so first of all, let's talk about this, okay. So Corey Graves joins the Smackdown commentary team now, because unfortunately Pat McAfee's no longer on commentary. And this is sad, this is definitely sad. I like Pat McAfee. Definitely. The guy being on commentary really helps. But I'm just wondering, what does this mean? Does this mean that Pat McAfee's no longer in WWE? He's, he's not going to do any special matches? Is he going to fucking no longer be in... that just sucks. That just sucks. Apparently this is why, because he scored a deal with Fox to be, I don't know, some commentator or whatever for football or NCAA type of stuff. Obviously, that's probably he probably did it because better money, or that's he cares about that more. Because let's be honest here, does anybody really give a shit about modern wrestling nowadays? I definitely Pat McAfee, no doubt about it, likes wrestling, but he knows where the money's at and knows what's cool. You know what I mean? And it just makes me kind of feel. It makes me it definitely sad. Wow, Pat McAfee, who actually is honestly, definitely one of the only good commentators that you have. And now, great, he's gone. So no Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee's gone. That already kind of ruins the flow of the show a little bit. Because I would give that with Smackdown. At least they have, Pat McAfee, and he somewhat makes sometimes Michael Cole bearable. It's very hard to make Michael Cole sound bearable. You know what I mean? But yeah, what a darn shame. But great, let's get Corey Graves. This charisma vacuum. But this guy is very good, apparently, according to Smarks. And we got fucking that stupid Smiling Jigaboo fucking Byron Saxton in commentary on Raw. I swear to God, we have the worst commentary in modern commentary nowadays. Like, why does the commentary suck now? Like, fuck. But yeah, that's a little talk about freaking this commentary there, okay? We started though with the first match. Why was this the first? Why did this happen? Like, there was no real build-up. This is just like because, oh, Sheamus and Gunther had a war. Let's decide to do this match for the sake of it. Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci, aka Imperium, so they're officially back to being Imperium on the main roster, defeated the Brawling Brutes, which is Sheamus, Butch, aka Pete Dunne, and Ridge Holland. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though I thought the match was kind of long for a beginning match, like, if anything, you could have done this even in the middle of the show, heck, towards the main event or something. This match was actually not bad of a match. It actually wasn't bad. It just, like, definitely, like, the idea of it being the first match and kind of, like, you know, like it or not, you know, you're making people, like, you gotta understand that it's gonna make fucking casuals, like, drive it, because, again, like, you can't just do long matches with no real story or whatever. The only real story is that fucking, oh, Sheamus has been champion and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I do think you should establish more of a story, but honestly, yeah, but, like, basically they're talking about, oh, this, you know, they're only fucking talking about this because freaking Sheamus and Walter, or Gunther, about their match at Clash of the Castle, which, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a great match. It actually was really good. Okay, but, like, that's, like, only, like, that's it. Like, what about, like, why do they hate each other? What's the story and whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know, but it is what it is. I just hope they establish more of a story and a reason if they're going to have a rematch, since I guess they're still feuding, so, you know. But it's alright, you know, the match was good, though. Then the Usos and Sami Zayn are in the ring. Sami tells the crowd that the Bloodline is in their city, and Sami and Jimmy have a handshake. He turns to Jay and he doesn't look at Zayn because basically Jay Uso hates the guy for some reason. Jay says Reigns defeats McIntyre on his own turf, and little does Drew knew that how deep the Bloodline runs. And Zayn says I don't know. Anyways, the main thing is they introduced Solo Sikoa. That's apparently how you pronounce the name actually. So Solo Sikoa is officially part of the Bloodline. You know, they acknowledge that he's they're his cousin. You know, I thought, like, the whole idea, like, he doesn't want to be with the Usos, but I guess now, you know. If anything, like, I think I do like this. It does help the Bloodline grow, and this storyline kind of advance a little bit. It does actually help it. So, you know, instead of being the same thing, it helps. So, I like that. And if anything, I'll be honest with you. If you want another person who's probably has potential to even beat Reigns, you could even do Solo Sikoa. Why I say that? Because this guy, he's trying to establish himself as, like, you know, a, like, on his own type of wrestler. And, you know, the whole idea of family. Imagine, like, this could be, you know, in a way, a Jey Uso storyline, but better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Solo Sikoa looks like a beast. Even, you know, not beast like fucking Batista, but in terms of a Samoan type of sense, he looks like, you know, he could beat you up. You know, he looks tough. He's even though he's the same size as fucking Jimmy and Jay. He could, like, he looks kind of badass. So I kind of, like, you know, and if he has to establish a story with the guy, you know, if you know, for some reason who's gonna beat Reigns, if you want to finally know who could beat Reigns, obviously build up Solo Sikoa, and that way you can do something like that. But honestly, yeah, definitely Solo Sikoa. Like, there's something about him. Like, this is good. This is. I mean, I don't think he should defeat Reigns, but like, but he's one of the potential guys who could if you had nobody. You know what I mean? But I do think, yeah, like, if you at this point, The Rock should beat Reigns at WrestleMania. You know, so there you go. Drew McIntyre comes out with a chair. Usos and Sami leave the ring. Solo stays in the ring. He attacks Solo Sikoa with a chair, but then Sami Zayn sacrifices himself again for the Bloodline. And then McIntyre told Solo, like, he wants to fight him tonight, and Solo agrees. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. I like this. I would rather if this opened the show, honestly, and then this could lead to the main event. You know, it would have been a better flow, but it is what it is. I heard this match was supposed to be no disqualifications. Like, that would have been more exciting, but I mean, the match was still whatever, you know. If anything, it's kind of too early to do a no DQ match. At least, like it or not, disqualification does help in this case and keep them kind of strong. So, you know, I hate to say it, it's the truth. Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah defeats Toxic Attraction. Yeah, so Toxic Attraction, they show up and they lose. Like, really? I don't know what to tell you. I mean, Mandy Rose wasn't there, but, like, you're just making them look weak. Like, fucking A. I don't know what to tell you. Then the third match, a Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. I was worried this match was going to main event the show. Thank God it didn't. Ronda Rousey defeated Natty Neidhart, Lacey Evans, Sonya Dykeville, and Xia Li in a Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. Why elimination? I don't fucking know, care. All I know is that she's now going to face Liv Morgan for the women's title. Extreme Rules, like, whatever. Backstage, the Usos are talking to Solo Sikoa while Zayn walks in. Solo tells him he appreciates him, help out there, but Jey Uso's annoyed for some reason. And then, I don't know. The tension between Usos and Sami Zayn or whatever, I don't fucking know. Like, why does he hate Sami Zayn? I don't fucking know or care, but it is what it is. Backstage, Shayna Baszler congratulates Ronda for the win, and then, oh, it's, the 4 Horsewomen MMA bull. I don't give a fuck, okay? Shayna Baszler's a man and disgusting, okay? Fuck off. Street Profits and Shit Row defeats the Maximum Male Models and Los Lotarios. I took a shit during this match, I don't care. Then, the return of Braun Strowman was announced for the next segment, but then he didn't come out until the Alpha Academy. Like, they just basically came out and you know deep down, it's like they're gonna just have Braun Strowman attack them. Like, even though we've seen this shit on Monday, but whatever, that happened. Braun Strowman has new music, and it sounds like shit. Why even give him new music? I don't fucking know or care, but yeah, he basically just did the same shit on Monday. I thought fucking Braun Strowman, you know, he's gonna fucking destroy things. He's a monster among monsters. By that logic, like, shouldn't Braun Strowman have kicked off the show and done some bullshit? I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not even really that excited, like, with Braun Strowman back. I don't hate Braun Strowman, like, it just, I don't, like, what is he gonna do? Well, I don't care. It is what it is. Backstage, we got McIntyre, you know, how about Clash of Castle should have been my, Jill McIntyre should have been my, short, it should have been my chance, but so is Sikoa's gonna pay. And then the main event, Drew McIntyre defeats Solo Sikoa by disqualification. During the match, the Usos try to get involved and whatever. Same, but then the Street Profits help, like, so that means, like, basically it's oh yeah, how could I forget? So next week they announced on Smackdown, basically, we're getting the match that we saw on Raw again on Smackdown. Which, by the way, they could have just easily done one time. Like, if they were going to do the match again, why waste our time for 14 minutes, and then you're going to do the match again, and it's going to probably be either the same amount of time or longer, and then you kind of already spoiled the idea that the Street Profits are going to win. And didn't they already face the Usos? We're going to get that feud again? Unless you're going to do something different, then don't bother doing it at all. Like, I don't fucking know or care. Like, whatever. It is what it is. Street Profits got involved, and then McIntyre hits a claimer to Solo Sikoa, who tries to, you know, do whatever, but then he rolls out of the ring, and then Karrion Kross attacks Drew McIntyre, which causes disqualification. The lights turn to, like, they turn black and white. I don't know why they're doing that. Like, I don't get how that's that character for Karrion Kross. And that's like, yeah. So the show ends with fucking McIntyre getting choked out by Karrion Kross, which is, I guess that's what they're gonna lead to that match. If anything, again, I would have rather, like, if you were, like, because what are they gonna do at WrestleMania? I would have liked it better if maybe you build this entire feud to WrestleMania. I'm all about that. If you want to talk about long-term booking, that's what you should be doing, right? Because what is McIntyre going to do at WrestleMania? Seriously, what is he going to do? And Karrion Kross, what is he going to do at WrestleMania? Unless you advance the story more, then sure. I mean, if you need a match for fucking... for Extreme Rules. Yeah, so the next pay is Extreme Rules. Well, what's going to be extreme about it? Like, are they going to do Extreme Rules? I'm guessing this match will be Extreme Rules. But, wow, like, you need a... This is a pay-per-view where, like, the one night it goes extreme and barely any matches be extreme. Like, when was the last time when Extreme Rules had any stipulation? Like, every match had stipulation. Is that what the fucking point of this stupid pay-per-view was? And why is it after SummerSlam now? I don't fucking know, I don't care. Already horror show of Extreme Rules? I'm worried this will be a horror to watch. And apparently fucking Reigns won't even be at the pay-per-view, so what's the fucking point? What's gonna be the main event? Like, unless you're gonna have Edge on the show, and maybe like let's be honest here. If you want an excuse for part-timers, this is a good excuse to actually have a fucking show, like, with your shows you're not going to have Reigns. Wouldn't it make sense where that's the show where you bring back part-timers, and that way they can main event the show, that way it gives people to fucking give a shit? Like or not, like, that's the show where you should bring, like, guys like Lesnar and Goldberg and all these people to actually fucking give people something to give a shit about. Because let's be honest here, this fucking roster doesn't make you give a shit about the show. I do agree though, like, why are you not having fucking Reigns on the show? Reigns should fucking defend the title. Like, sure, he's not gonna lose the title. I mean, I don't even give a fuck. You should not even have him lose the title regardless, but, like, have him on the show. Like, whatever. I mean, I'm okay with him not being on the show tonight, because it kind of, like, you know, in a way made sense. And, like, he wasn't really needed. But, like, come on here. Like, this is what... I don't fucking know. I don't know. It is what it is. That was Smackdown for you. I had no problem with the main event. Had no problem with the opener. And, you know, I liked what they were doing with the Solo Sikoa, Sikoa, whatever. The Usos thing, the Bloodline stuff. I'm liking it. It was an okay show. I will say that. It was not the worst show. Was it? There was some boring parts, but it was okay. All right? I'll say that. Okay? Now let's move on to Rim Job, okay? With Gay Rim Job, okay? Sammy Guevara defeated Darby Allin. Great. Whatever. So, I don't give a shit. Anna J.A.S. That's a stupid name. Even though she's fucking hot. She's on my big black couch anyways. She helped or whatever. Allowing Tay Mello. You know, they're both hot, not gonna lie. They should fucking, you know... They should do some shit together, you know what I mean? You want to make fucking people give a shit about wrestling, you should have Tate Mello and Anna Jay do some hot shit together. That way you fucking get your ratings up. Anyways, Samoa Joe's in the ring. I fell asleep during this shit. Apparently he said he's sorry that he was gone or whatever. Why would... I don't know. Apparently some bullshit with Tony Nese or whatever, and... Again, this is some ROH shit. This is not ROH. This is AEW, and we gotta talk about... What a joke. Fuck this company. Fuck this shit. We got a video promo. Miro says he's heartbroken that you get more of Malachi Black. He says another tournament is out there. And... I don't know. Sorry about that. He says another tournament is out there and he's not involved, and he's essentially really pissed. And he says he'll make it clear that he wants a belt. Why does he want a belt? I don't know. He just wants a belt. I guess you just want a belt because I want to put my face on the wall type of deal. Remember Dean Ambrose? He wanted a fucking belt because I want a face on the wall. Like, you should just not just want a title for, like, oh, I want to be champion. Like, that's so typical. That's so fucking you know, no story. Whatever. Serena Deeb defeats Madison Rayne via submission. No one fucking cares. Yeah, Madison Rayne, who people actually kind of know. Yeah, let's have her lose to the most boring bitch possible. And I remember, I think I woke up with this. Like, what is this? And like, you know what I mean? Backstage, Jade Cargill badmouths Athena or whatever. I don't fucking care. Powerhouse Hobbs says the factory couldn't get the job done and he went to All Out to do it or whatever. And it says it's time to open the book of Hobbs and blah blah blah. And then the main event, which was, by the way, one of the most boring, nonsensical matches. How dare you say it's boring? Dax Hardwood is a good worker. I like him because he has a nice mustache. So Cesaro defeats Dax Hardwood in a long, boring match. I didn't even need to fucking see this match. I was like fucking watching halfway through. I was like, fuck this. I don't want to watch this match. Cesaro defeated him, and I was like bored to fucking all hell. I couldn't fucking go back to sleep, but I didn't want to fucking ruin my sleeping schedule. So there you go. This match was boring as all hell. No story, no reason. They're fighting for a title that's not about AEW. Like, so what a waste. This is just ROH bullshit. You might as well fucking turn you might as well turn Rampage to ROH at this point. You might as well. If you want to do ROH shit, and guess what? You'll watch your ratings be the same or if not even worse. Because no one gives a shit about ROH. What a failure Rampage has become. Fucking joke. Smackdown was whatever, but at least it wasn't the worst show of all time. I will give it that. It actually wasn't too terrible, but like fucking Rampage, man, was shit. Overall, though, the show was Friday Night Wrestling is, I mean, it's not worth it, but it is what it is. I'm tired though. I'm just keep it real. Get your gains, close me, please. 5 minutes of bitches go, shit. That's all I say, people. Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I guess fuck Tony Khan.